Okay, there we go. I don't want no. I'll take the dice. Really? This is intriguing. How am I supposed to do this? Perhaps I might put this here. I think. How am I supposed to do this? Okay, I think I might have got it right. Microphone. Okay, microphones. Okay, it's like unmute. Okay, there we go. Live chat, top chat. No, do live chat so I can see everyone's doing. So perhaps it'd be much easier for me to look at it. So perhaps you guys didn't notice, like you saw the thumbnail. I'm actually be designing one of these wooden swords that I got from a friend of mine that I go to the library. So I wanted to say thank you for that. Right now you can see so far I got a heart, but I'm gonna add some layers, more lines to it, but it's gonna have some layers to it. So it's kind of a bit of a design of it. But sooner or later when I like things I'm gonna be using is one of these paint markers. Even though people might asking like how'd you get these paint markers? Even though I got these from Walmart like few years ago. And those things are actually very very not that cheap. Um so yeah. So I'm gonna continue. So technically I'm gonna go ahead and layer this so you guys can see what I'm doing. Gonna layer on the handle, then sooner or later I might do the other side because right now it's the paint. This is a little bit, even though it's a paint marker and it's wet, so I need to be a little bit careful with it. So yeah. There was even, and she also made one for Alice she also made one for Alice as well. Even though it's kind of look like the Vorpal blade from Alice Mass Returns, and that's really interesting. Even though I might design that one with white marker, but because I have a white paint marker with it as well. But I don't even have the wood burner, but it'll be cool if I do, but I need to look at some of the images on how to make the, to make it like an actual Vorpal blade. Then after that, then I'm gonna be after I finish layering it and then stuff like that, I'll be painting it. But I'm gonna use one of those seal tapes so I don't get paint, so paint won't be getting on the layers to it. Because last time when I used the canvas, it like you guys saw in my previous live stream when I was painting the heart canvas, it's pretty good. Even though you guys might wondering, how's my Thanksgiving? It's pretty good. Spend time with family. I told some of my family. Well, I told my uncle and my brother-in-law's mom about Alice, and I even showed them some of the photos of me and her. I even made some rendering of her, but if you guys wonder, but even though you guys wondering so many changes here and there, like my channel profile picture, why does it look like that? Is because there's actually going to be a few changes. What I said, like what I said in the previous live streams, it's going to be changing in the future for next year and stuff like that. Even though I don't even have a job yet. This is like the layers of it so far. Yeah, I think I got it on my hand. I don't care. It's a paint. It's a It's paint. What are you expecting with paint? Even though there are paint markers, you can't mess with paint markers. Okay. Guess that should do it. Yeah, so far, like, I actually added the heart. Because it's actually on the middle of the handle. Sergeant, sorry, I don't have my stream bot on, so the backfist command doesn't work except for Nightbot, but yeah. I don't even have the backfist sound effect on it. So I don't have the Streamlabs chatbot on. Even though I'm not even on my computer, I'm on my phone. So this is actually how it looks so far in progress. Even though she actually made this is like it's actually supposed to be a dagger version of the Keyblade, but that's actually a reference to Kingdom Hearts. But it looks, even though I don't care the handle, I don't see no handle guards to it, but it looks pretty good. But still work in progress. Okay, I need to. So technically, I need to keep my hands off the. Okay, right, because right now I actually put a little bit too much on the lines, so I need to be a little bit careful, not trying to get the paint on it. But sooner or later, I might. Yeah, let me go ahead like switch cameras with it. Nope. I said switch cameras. Yeah, because right now, right there, because right there, because if I touch it right here, because look, if I, hang on, let me do this, and you can see that little black on my finger, it's still wet. Because these are actually one of these paint kind. Let me like put this, let me go ahead and line this area here. Like, because I have a feeling like line this area here, it would be like, yeah. Yeah, but I'll be a little bit, even though I guess I have to be a little bit cautious if you're using one of these paint markers, even though it's carpet. Be a little bit of caution on those because it's complicated. Oh, looks like I have a little thing here. Let me get that off in a moment. Let me let me put my camera here so you guys can see me. All right. Come on. There we go. Nasty looking critter. Sorry about that. I don't know why I'm dropping my phone where my clothes are, but that's so weird. All right, keep on doing this. I need to grab that white marker out of my drawer because this is actually what I need. And then this is what I'm gonna do with this. I might try and make a thinnest layer as possible for this. So I can try like paint it. Like it would be like somewhere like over here later on. So I might thin up the line. Like that. Because that one right there is not that I made that one a little bit thicker, so yeah. Yeah, Tim, I see you, buddy. Yeah, it looks thick. All right. Okay, one's like, okay, if you guys didn't notice, one is like this. Oh, phone's going off. Let me mute that. Well, put it on vibrate so you guys will hear me. When my marker's acting like this, I had to shake it up again. Cause look how thin it is. Look how weaker it is compared to the big one right here. So, thing about these paint markers, let me close its cap so I can shake it up. It's a good thing about these is you have to shake it up once more. Okay, I think I shook it way too much, but I'm not sure. Even though you can hear that thing going from the inside of the marker, so it can help you with it. And let me see. Yep, that's what I need. All right. Let me flip my camera again. There we go. Now let me do this. Oh my god, it's still thick. Holy cow. The line, okay, it looks weaker now. Holy cow. Look, see how, look how weak it is. Look how weak that thing is right there. Okay. Then I might do Okay. Kind of bit like going a little bit higher than kind of make it like it's like an arrow, so it'd be like the heart's there, the arrow will be like going this way. So it'd be like so I'm creating a layer of an arrow. But it's gonna take a bit that'll look like I'm making so let's say I'm creating a little bit of an idea for it. Like you can see that little line that I made that kind of look like that doesn't look like an arrow at all. Well, technically I had to get the other line right there. I had to get technically I have to get the other line that's right there and go all the way down and make sure it will be connected to that arrow. I mean connected to that spot. So you got yourself an arrow. So let me get this spot here. Oh my goodness, are you getting weaker now? Nope, you're not weaker. Okay, good. Oh my goodness. Now you're starting to be getting weak. Alright. Shake it up again. So when it's like this again. Let's shake you up again. Okay, shake it up once more. I have to shake it a little bit faster for that. Holy cow. Okay. Okay, since that's done, now let's continue. See how longer a minute it gets a little bit longer. That means I have to keep on going. Okay, now stop getting so thick. Okay. Let me go ahead, just go do this way. Stop getting thick. Then look at how bad that this ink is actually having some issues. Look. Oops. That wasn't supposed to do that. Because that's actually where and that meant supposed to do that. Because look at this. I think I broke it. Alright. Oh geez, I just put way too much ink in there. Yep. Look. I got too much ink on there. I'm like, oops, that's not how I'm supposed to do this. I got ink on my fingers. Oops. I got paint ink on my fingers. Hopefully if someone clipped that, like, if I broke my paint marker. And perhaps I need to get some new one. Perhaps I need to get a new one. That's the reason. Unless I could do this way. Like, take that off and with those, you can see. Yeah. I wonder if that idea works. Yeah, I want to see if this idea works. Like, take it off. I don't care. I got ink on my fingers. Yeah, I want to see this. Oh my goodness, I'm using this is so ridiculous. Like me using this, but I can try to use it. Even though I got like too much black stuff on me, but I don't care. I don't care. Oh, this is way better. Holy, why ever I think of that? Even though I have two, even though. There we go. Now let me fix that line. Even though that's kind of a bit of a messed up line there, but holy cow. I don't care. Look how, oh my god. My fingers a bit dark black, pitch black. Is like, look, I'm becoming Venom. This is not even funny. No, I'm just go ahead and just do this way. Because this is like ridiculous. This is so ridiculous. I need to wash my hands after this because right now my fingers are actually look pitch black. Oh, Alice's dad is texting me. I might look into that later. He just sent me a chat. Oh, he just sent me a message. I will look in that in a moment. There we go. Yeah. There we go. That kind of does look like an arrow, but whoops. Yeah, I got an idea. Try and make it nothing like an arrow. I mean, nothing look like a. Because that's more like out of content right there. Because I don't want nobody be like, why does he look like he's drawing that? Okay, I think that should do the trick. All right, so you can see, and let me add this. Right. Like, yeah, they'll look like that. And then I might draw a heart down here. So it'll be like heart on the handle, launches towards the next heart. And then I need to wash my hands for this. Okay, I guess that should do the trick, I think. Okay. And then I need to wash my hands because it's covered in bandy ink. Like, I need to wash my hands because it's covered in bandy ink. So, get back in there. Look at this. It's literally look like it's covered in bandy ink. So I'm going to push it all the way down. So getting more bandy ink, I have to push it all the way down so I can get more bandy ink on it. Because it's actually a nice trick to get, even though there's actually more tricks to get it, I could push it down. And plus, I need to wash my hands because it's covered in bandy ink. Look at this. It's like, hey, look, I'm an ex. This is actually because I actually know about the new Bandy and Ink Machine game just came out. That's called Dark Rivals. Okay, I think. Yeah, this is. Perhaps, yeah. Even though this, I haven't been putting my hands on these ink markers like for a year. Okay, guess. Let me check. Yep, I need to get some of these new markers because due to the fact get a new paint marker because right now it's out of hands. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good, Sergeant. Other than is other than other than my hands, it's covering bandy ink. So bandy ink. So I need to wash my hands for this. And yet, I just got. I'm busy at the time. Oh geez, but so far this is what it looks. This is actually how it looks so far. And yet, look at this. It's bandy ink. Want to know something funny? Sure. What's up? All right, give me what's the funny stuff? I'm covering in bandy ink. Now let me go ahead take off this hoodie real quick. Because due to the fact I'm wearing my Hero Academia and yet I don't want to get. No, I'm just gonna keep doing this real quick and try and get the bandy ink off me. So I need to wash my hands real quick before I get so I can get the bandy ink off. I should pick up some plastic gloves for me to get the bandy ink. Perhaps I need some tips on about these paint markers. I think they might need some mortar. So hang on, let me look. Oh. Ooh. Mr. King was going to raid Wildgo, but Miles did a switcheroo lingo. I actually saw that. I saw that. I actually saw that yesterday. Yeah, I actually saw that yesterday about Mr. King. Oh, I did not expect doing that. No, there we go. Do that. There we go. I might do. Yeah, just want to see get rid of that. Hey, starting mind sharing share my stream on on my Discord because I think you have the bit. I think you can um send it. Oh my goodness, what's with my thing here? What's with my thing, huh? Oh, black and white. Ooh, this is okay. This is far fetched. Okay, it's probably because I was like getting closer because of that. Okay. Yep. Okay. That's like some interesting filters. Miles, Wilson, Emily, Linda were the only ones in right. Mr. King was like, wow. Dang. It's probably because no one ever heard about it yet, but yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah, man. Let me mute my mic real quick. Sorry about that. I didn't know I'm muting my mic. Through the fact my dad was talking to me, and I went towards the bathroom trying to get the bendy ink off. So, well, the marker stains. I'll say that. But this is like how much I got. This is actually how much progress I got out of it. Even though the paint marker on the hand's having some bit of an issue. So I might do it this way. Bang it harder. Oh, crap. Make sure the bandy ink. Let me see the bandy ink. See how good. Are you bad? Are you good? Are you good? Okay, the bandy ink's good now. Okay, good. It's finally starting to cooperate. Even though there we go. The bandy ink. Yeah, the bandy. Yeah, the turns out the bandy ink was literally just covering my fingers up with all that black stains. Even though I got the black stains off of it, but even though it got my thumb a bit, but you might see that little black on it, and there's hair on it. Oh my god. Yeah, you can see that little black on my nail. But even though it's progress. Now I need to fix this. What's that thing I always said to you, April? Ever since I told you about my feelings. Now we're like brother and sister. I'll keep her to oblivion. Oops, I just been talking to myself again. Dang it. So, even though progress with Alice. Okay, so far Alice actually went towards Alice is Thanksgiving. So Alice is actually went towards her stepdad's co-worker's place for celebrating for their Thanksgiving. And she actually had some good time here and there. And then she actually made some snow angels on a frozen lake. Even though let me get my dogs to shut up real quick. Will you shut up? I'm trying to sleep here. Hey, shut your yappy yappers. Dogs. Ah! Okay, it's not on the carpet. Good. Whew. What is it I trying to say here again? Oh yeah, she made snow angels on a frozen lake. And I know she actually had some good times there, and she kind of, I thought she just enjoyed it, and it's pretty fun there. Ginger, don't let me whoop your booty. Don't let me knock you upside the head to tell you to be quiet. Airhead. I don't know the way how I did this. The layers actually look a bit off. It's like compared to the other one I did. But even though this one right here is bit, this one's is my old one that the same one that actually made one for that the same person made this for me. But even though this part broke because due to the fact I accidentally dropped it when I was over at the haunted house. When I was anticipating, I'm using that when I was using that for my prompt for the haunted house, but now things are well. So there's a heart. There's the two hearts, and even though the arrow, I think I just made a rocket. So technically, one heart launches the. I think so. Technically, it's just like a. This is more like a. It's kind of a bit of a like reason why I put a rocket there because due to the fact that kind of since Alice is over in Alaska, but I did not. Even though I can't do a plane, or I can, but yeah, rather not because of the fact um it's kind of a bit like my thing evolves with with me and her when me and her actually start doing our long distance relationship, and even though it's gonna take a while for me to get used to it. And right now is I'm just getting started getting used to it right now. But and but even though today's the 26th, right? Yeah, on the 26th of today on see on the 20 like me and Alice actually been starting dating on September 29th. So it's almost like it's almost 2 months that me and Alice been dating. So it's kind of like a two so it's almost like a 2 month anniversary right there. And this is actually interesting. But sooner or later, I'm actually going to be sending Alice a Christmas gift, some Christmas gifts. But and no, I can't. Even though I can't even, I have a bad feeling be sending her the Vorpal Blade because of the fact it's gonna be like, because of the fact it's gonna be like, because of the fact the mailman, I have a feeling the mailman be like, weapons, weapons in there, weapons in there, take it out, take it out, take it out. So there's there's that issue. Let me finish editing up some of those lines. Holy cow, though. It actually went thicker now. Holy cow, like, okay, now we're getting there. It's gonna take a while for you to get thicker. Jeez, I made it. Looks like I made my paint a lot. So, there we go. So, what do you think of this? So, what do you think of it so far? What things do I need to add? Because I have a feeling if I add between the lines here and there, what do you think? But perhaps after I finish painting, if I thought about putting, if I painted these, what do you guys think? One that will has Roxas and the other one will have Alice on the guard. Yeah, Roxas, one has Roxas on the guard, the other one has Alice on the other side of the guard. What do you think? What do you think? Would that be good? I have a feeling it might be good. The love lights the way. Open. Spoken. Okay, that's for right now. Okay, as for right now, the paint. Before I start adding the layer on the other side, right now the paint is the layers of it is starting. The paint is wet. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, so the paint is wet. So I have to wait until a few moments before I start adding more layers to it for the other side. So this is what, even though I haven't got started on the other side, so this is what this side looked like. But the other side's gonna be the same thing, but I'm not sure how I gotta work on it. But yeah. So but so but if I can ask, yeah, I can try and ask Alice if she wants, if I can paint this for her. Because I am really good at paint. I was like, if it would be interesting if I pick up a bucket of silver and I was like pull the whole thing down, but and then also lift it up and you got the full silver on the knife. But it would be wet for me to touch it, so yeah. Holy cow! What kind of wood is? Holy cow! It feels soft. It actually look. It feels smooth. I need to figure out how she made this. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not gonna throw it. But yeah. But when I see the idea I thought I came up with, well, I actually came up with an idea. But even though Monday I'll be coming back doing Toontown, Let's flip this side. Yeah. Then this works. There we go. And then look like it's an X. So technically I made more like a Roxas and Alice theme right there. Oops, someone reacted. Oh, Alice actually reacted to it on Messenger. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you what it looked like right now. Because I have a feeling that if I'd done something like this, it will be on a display. It will be on a display wall right there. Because holy cow, I can see that on a display. And let me. But as for right now, let me check. But let me check something real quick. See if it's. Oh shoot, my phone's on 52%. But I'm not gonna be in the stream yet. But yeah, let me fill the layers of it. Oh yeah, it feels wet. Okay, let me feel. Ooh, definitely feels wet right there. How about you? How you feel? It's wet, but it's not dry yet. So it's gonna take like at least a few minutes when it's finished drying, just like this heart right there, because it dried right after I was washing off my hands. So this part here is dry, but not the handle. So it's gonna be taking a while for me to get this to dry off, and then we'll be perhaps sometime later, like for me to finish layering this, and now I'll get started painting on it. But it's gonna be, even though I'm gonna be painting it on the table, but because of the fact I'm gonna use aluminum foil. So I'm gonna use aluminum foil on the table. Well, let's say I'm gonna use aluminum foil, like right size amount of aluminum foil, and then I'm gonna start paint. Then after I finish layering on this, I'm gonna finish layering this. Well, layering this, then I'm gonna use aluminum foil so I can paint on it. So after I get this side done, then start painting and then get on to that. But as for Alice's Vapor Blade, I can paint on it, but even though I had to ask her for this, I have to ask her if I want to paint it, well, if I can paint it for her. Because this is actually what the Vapor Blade look, even though it looks really good. As for right now. But yeah. So I'm gonna put this down for now. Even though Alice might need, even though I still need to ask Alice, be like, can I paint on your thing? Can I paint on the Vapor Blade? Because that one right there is gonna be like instant paint. But this one right here, I need design. I need to try and get this one done. Like layer on it, then I'll like get the other side layered, get some lines to it, design it, then paint it, and then when that's done, so I can get both of them done. Because this one right here, I consider this one to be like, because I look at some of the images like on the Vapor Blade, it needs to have the Vapor Blade. We need like a brown for the handle, like some, let's say like I think it's I need kind of like some sort of bronze. Some sort of, I need to pick up like metallic paint for this. So I might need like a bronze side. I need like a bronze paint, like side of bronze for the handle. And then it's a good thing I have some sterling silver. Oh wait, I think pure gold might work. Like you're between bronze or gold, and I think the gold might work. But I'm gonna use silver, and then I'm gonna be like pulling all the way down to it. And then after that's done, I'm gonna add. When it's dried, I'm gonna add red. Add some getting dark red. Like, have some of it like right here. Like right here. It would be like. It would be like blood on it. So it's gonna be like so it would be basically based off Alice Miles Returns. So yeah. So there's that. Even though my phone's on 52% still. And how many? Yeah, 52%, even though it's on the chart. But anywho, I'm gonna go ahead and end this. Let me go ahead and end this vlog stream right here. Because right now my phone's like saying, "Hey, I don't want to be charged." So I'm gonna go ahead and end this live stream. And I want to say, thank you for showing up, and for you guys can see that I'm designing my stuff. Well, one of my stuff, but technically that one thing I'm making, well, the one I'm doing, and sooner or later it will be a painting one. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end this live stream right here. I want to say thank you guys for coming, all that fun stuff. But Monday I will be back streaming Toontown around 12 o'clock in the afternoon. And there's actually going to be 2 streams on Monday. I'm not sure what I'm going to be streaming on Wednesday, so that one's going to be on me. And Friday, so Monday and Friday, so technically we're going to be back to normal on that stuff. But Friday, I'm going to be streaming Fortnite. So Monday, Friday, and Saturday, I'll be streaming Fortnite. So Monday night, Friday night, and then around 2 o'clock on Saturday. So you guys want to see the live event. So yeah. Have a good day, everybody.